Skillers, welcome to the sixth session of our second module, where we will cover yet another fundamental of communication, nonverbal behavior. We often hear the phrase, "Don't judge a book by its cover," yet in reality, we are unconsciously evaluating their facial expressions, their gestures, their hand movements to understand their thoughts, their feelings, and the intentions. Non-verbal communication or body language serves as a powerful tool of communication alongside spoken words. It encompasses facial expressions, gestures, touch, your physical movements, and also the tone, timbre, and the volume of your voice. Surprisingly, non-verbal behaviors comprises 60 to 65% of our interpersonal communication. Let's understand these three essential points. Number one, that we are always signaling our emotions and intentions, and so is everybody else. Number two, at most and at times, we are not consciously paying attention to the non-verbal communication that we are signaling out. And finally, gestures sometimes give a different information than voice. In this fast-paced world where we are striving to become the global leaders, our common sense and instincts purely is not going to serve us, and therefore we must and we have to master both verbal and non-verbal communication to foster and strengthen our interpersonal communication. The three steps that we will be sharing with you today are going to help you improve your non-verbal communication and also help you better interact with people. Step one is you should be aware of how you are inhabiting your space. Pay attention to how you are physically presenting yourself. When you are in an important meeting, are you sitting straight up? When you are in an important presentation, is it that you are smiling, or maybe you are frowning, or are you fidgeting all the time? So being aware of how you inhabit your space will help you take charge of your non-verbal behavior and realize that what you are signaling unconsciously, your unconscious emotional attitude and intentions towards others. Step two is learn to control your body language by focusing on your emotion. Whether you're stepping onto a stage for a presentation or entering into a crucial meeting, take a moment to gauge your emotion. Is it that you are smiling, or is it that you're frowning? Do you appear expressive, or is it that you appear bottled up? Do you project strength, or is it that you feel weak there? Remember, the image that you convey matters. To exude confidence, embrace physically confident poses such as spreading your arms and stretching yourself. Believe me, these tiny steps will make sure that you convey you are confident and that you are self-assured. And now, let's harness the power of your voice in influencing others unconsciously. Focus on your voice to ensure that it is audible and clear. Maintain a steady pace and pay attention to the breathing. Because speaking with the right volume for the context not only makes your message heard, but also commands attention effortlessly. Pronounce the words distinctly and do not rush through these sentences. And finally, when you're trying to articulate your thoughts, it is important that you keep a measured pace, because that brings in engagement with the audience. By mastering these three essential steps, you not only enhance your non-verbal communication, but at the same time, you strengthen your interpersonal communication. And therefore, please remember that your non-verbal behavior often and at most times speaks louder than the spoken words. And let's reiterate the 3 points, and that is that you must be aware how to inhabit your space. Number two, take control of your body language by focusing on your emotion. And finally, the voice will be a powerful tool to influence others unconsciously. And what is waiting ahead for you is an interesting group activity which will keep you on the toe. So keep your energy high and get into the competitive spirit, because we will be reinforcing the importance of body language through today's group activity, and let's have fun.